Go. Road to the college championship.
When they hear Sandstorm and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another SEC rival, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Longhorns will kick it away first. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position. The officials... and the coach accepts it, they will take the penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give. Left and grasping. Oh my, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll ride the hot hand. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. They're just about ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's golden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, the ground game. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Makes a man miss. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job.
He lofts one down the sideline. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
After misfiring, it's second down. The run from the shotgun. At the 45, on his way. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Motion from the offense. DB's right up on the receivers. Keeps the legs moving. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll try the middle. At the 35, he's got room. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Looking to scramble. He fires it out to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. No huddle, offense to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. One final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Manning. fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The Gamecocks need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it past the marker. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bond. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The Longhorns in the hurry up. Fast motion from the offense. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Blue. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bolden. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Coming after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Number 11.
On to attempt the try. Right down the boulevard.
That ties the game at 14.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows.
Lost one deep down the right side. And the ball is intercepted. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defenders some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
To the air, it's Manning. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of...
Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Longhorns! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Number 7.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bond. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
First and 10.
Here comes the Texas offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He lets one fly deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Try to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
To throw, it's Sellers. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Whew, that might have been a touchdown-saving tackle right there. Offensively, nice play call going with the toss to get that running back to the outside. I'm telling you, if he makes that guy miss, that might have been 6.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Getting set for the point after. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Blue. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll run the option. Bulls his way forward. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Oh, look out. There he goes. The tag. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Don't just get the ball. Score with the ball, and the defense did. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He wants to go deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. All kinds of running room. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Perfect execution on the onside kick. And how about the kicker? He makes sure that ball skips a couple times before popping up into the air and allowing his players to go get underneath it.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Now on the option. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the option. Quick toss. Inside the 25. Still on his feet. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. We are all tied up.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They could have tried to break the tie with a field goal attempt. Instead, they'll try to punch it in on 4th and goal here in the final period. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down and a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Touchdown, South Carolina. They move on top here in the 4th. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. He'll bring it out. It's golden. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. From the gun, the running back has it. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Feeling some heat. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll bring it out. It's golden. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Trying to find his man on first down. They're bringing heat. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Oh, look out. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Number 7.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They'll line up to go for 2. Dropping back, it's Manning. Trying to get to it. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer.
South Carolina, 42. Texas.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Number 45. Set to advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. South Carolina ready in another offensive odyssey. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback will audible. They want that clock to run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They cap that one off in style. A 74-yarder for the score. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
First and 10.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's going up top here late in the game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Manning. They're trying to get to it. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
Second down coming up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at any different. They were looking at it to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College.
Take a look at these stats. See how much both of them to see. Both of them. Rush. They pop. Look at that.